Let me just make sure this is working. Give me 1 second. This is going to be a recording of scalping model number 2 on the 5-minute time frame. Give me a second and I'll begin shortly. Just going to be making sure this is currently displaying the correct screen, so just give me a second. I'm still relatively new to streaming, so I haven't figured out all the intricacies yet, but one step at a time. Just give me a second. Let me see if I can. Okay, perfect. All right, so welcome to my channel. I am a quarterly theory student. My name is Tony. My name is Tony Mancia, and yeah, I'm a quarterly theory student. I'm in the private mentorship. I love quarterly theory. It's pretty much what I live for now. I am not extremely the best at it, I guess. I've only been in the mentorship since March, but I am in the private mentorship. I do study quarterly theory concepts straight from the private mentorship, so not from any outside source, not from any outside third person, straight from the mentorship itself. And if you want proof, I'm allowed to show this publicly, but I'm not allowed to show anything from WAP that I'm aware of. So here is my Telegram. Here is the chat for Trader Day's private community. If you know, you know. I'm not going to show what's in, but this is private community and then private Telegram as well. And then yes, some of my acquaintances in the craft, but beside that, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Quarterly Theory. Welcome. I am excited to have you here, and I'm excited to just cook, man. I love building models on really especially the scalping models, and it's just a passion of mine to go in. At least I can trade other time frames. I used to trade TPD on the 1 hour. I was very successful with that, and then I was also trading TPDs on the 15-minute. I've traded sequential SMTs on all time frames. And PSPs is essentially what I'm looking for: sequential SMT and precision swing points, or precision swing points, especially around imbalances, higher time frame imbalances, such as this 4 hour. We are trading in a range right now. We're currently between 50%. It actually happens to also be an opening gap. Definitely a coincidence, right? Literally, basically exactly the mean threshold of this range or order block, however you want to reference it currently. But the model I'm going to be building is actually sort of we're like 75% of that range, more or less. But yes, the move I'm more concerned with is this one. Wednesday, we didn't really have that good of a move. I mean, we had a drop at 9:30. This was fair. We can do this too. We can do this move. But I mean, dude, look at the drop happened at 9:25. Man, this was not a high probability day at all, unless you were hitting these longs right here. This right here is like really bread and butter, dude. This one's a PSP. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's just a down close candle. So here we have a down close candle that gets. So this will be your order block. So this is. All right, we're going to begin scalping model number 2 with this PSP right here. Or I guess no, this is a precision candle. I think based off of. Let me do this. Give me a second, guys. I just want to make sure. Precision candles. Okay. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure this is a precision candle right here, but we can confirm it for sure. Here. So this scalping model is going to be based off of the 5-minute time frame, using the. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. We're entering into that season, guys. Right? We're entering into that season where we're getting sick and where people are starting to not feel good. So I'm trying my best to stay healthy here. Drinking lots of water, eating lots of fruit, and or just water, coffee. Coffee is really good during these times to maintain high energy, in my personal opinion. But with that being said, it's also important to drink a lot of water if you are a coffee drinker. It's definitely definitely recommended, at least personally, that drink lots of water because like caffeine is, I think, not undervalued, but I think people don't realize the power of caffeine. Like raw natural energy and caffeine will take you a long way. Anyway, this trading model is going to be based off the once again 5-minute time frame, and then let's change these to 90-minute. Ideally, we can do daily and then just do optional 90-minute. So like the advanced. Okay. So what we're going to do is a model based off of the daily and then also the 90-minute time frame. I think our higher time frame. Here, let me make a new. I'm actually going to make us a Notion. We're going to do a Notion today, guys. This is going to be really, really fun. I'm huge in Notion. I'm a huge Notion person. I'll give you guys a sneak peek at my notes. We'll do month 10, but I'll show off first video some of my notes. This is like a little freebie for anybody not in the mentorship or even in the mentorship looking to just become an absolute savage. All these videos, which I've taken extensive notes on, give you basically just models that if you just mimic, yeah, you will be an animal. I'm not gonna do this one specifically because I recently have been rewatching month 3 content, and at the end of month 3, there's a very interesting model that I want to take a look at. Although, if you were paying attention to that, there's actually a really highly technical and highly advanced model that if you go back to what I just showed and you understand the intricacies of it and you apply it, you will have a high probability model. I'm not going to use that right now because I'm using one for month 3. I'm not going to show it, but the video is, I believe, the second to last one. But yeah, he basically does like a really cool model, which I want to make. Advanced price model. I think it was something like this. And then it's actually 4 stages. So let's do 4 stage. Like something like this. Stage. I just might as well just put it right in the price model. Okay. Let's check this out. Just give me a sec, guys. I think it was something like this. 90-minute or daily. Yeah, so it's basically just a higher time frame sequential SMT. But for this one, we're going to focus on the daily cycle. Stage, really, it's a two-stage sequential SMT. Essentially, that's what you're looking for, but it ends up being you look for a couple other things. So it was like, excuse me, um, it was like stage one was going to represent what higher time frame sequential SMT. Stage two was going to represent lower time frame sequential SMT, or PSP above SMT highs. So essentially something like this, and then stage three would be like I mean, there were so many. It's so customizable, but if I'm basing it off today's price action, I want to see what today did. So let's do like, so we can do what was present here. Was there even a higher time for sequential SMT? So there was. So yeah, the Dow was hidden sequential SMT. Wow, that's like you can't even make that up either. Amazing. So we do have a daily cycle sequential SMT. Is that surprising to me? No, not even in the slightest. I'm going to take off the microcycle. For right now, that won't be necessary. Well, it might be, because lower time frame you could technically have a microcycle sequential SMT. But I think for this model, do I really want to look for that right now? That would take. So that's when you get really skillful. That's when you get really good when you implement them. Like you're using like these lower time frame market structure shifts and like sequential SMTs using like 3 candle, like 4 or 5 candles. It's crazy how detailed you can go in it. But okay, I'll just leave it up, and then if I decide to use it, I'll put it in. But for right now, we have a stage one with the higher time frame. I'll just leave it at that, stage one, because it's fine. I'll leave it. Okay, so we have a stage one, right? Let's do. I like PSP above SMTIs, so we have that too. Oops. I don't know if I'm not supposed to be showing. It's not the actual content, but yeah, that's more proof I'm actually in the mentorship. So if you're doubting that, not sure what to tell you. Okay, so next we have stage one, stage two being a PSP of SMT highs, which we have right. Is this SMT? Most likely it is, but let's see. Lower time from here to here. So we would need these two. They all got closed beneath the. So there wasn't really sequential SMT the lower time frame, at least not on the 90-minute. Oh, but then that's okay. So then this is what we're paying attention to right now. So there wasn't a 90-minute, but there might have been a microcycle sequential SMT, because you look at these two candles. There definitely had to be, yeah, because this one got swept. This one swept everything. So yeah, this is all right here. From this candle to, oh no, that was in the same quarter. What about this one? This one swept. Oh wait, but then Dow. Hold on, guys. I think this is going to be a 90-minute sequential, or sorry, microcycle sequential SMT. So in the if you check out so lower time frame could be either 90-minute or microcycle. So it's not limited to just 90-minute. It's also applicable to the microcycle. So trying to hunt down where the smaller time frame sequential SMT happened, because I think it was right here, sweeping, getting swept by this one, and then after that getting swept by this one, and then after that, so yeah, this, because then in Dow this one was, okay, so then these were all SMTs. This was all, so there was microcycle sequential SMT there from this high right here all the way to these was lower time for using this. So you have that, and then all of this getting swept in Dow and ES, but in ES and NQ, you have all these getting broken on this candle right here, which was the latest in the three to make a swing point. So that's why I'm referencing NQ. I'm referencing NQ here because it's the last asset to have made any type of swing movement in price. And it also happened within this gap, which also happened to create. So it was a microcycle sequential SMT with a daily. So this is stage 2 now, basically, and it's high probability as well, extremely high probability for the sequence in price to lead to a reversal, and I'll explain why right now. So we had a microcycle. Here, I'll even put it here. I'll even 90-minute or microcycle to be specific. Right. Okay. Stage 3. Oops, don't mean to keep doing that. I got a sensor here for guys too. All right. What are we targeting? We got a lot to target. What are our targets? We got a lot of targeting to do. So for stage 3, we can do a PSP. Actually, well, no, because if that's the problem with this sequence, so we're just gonna do lower time frame. We're not gonna do this last part. So it's got to be a lower time frame sequential SMT. And in fact, we'll even do this because the model needs to be stricter than how you want it to be sort of like loosey and like sort of like flexible, and like you don't really want it to do that. You think you would, right? You want it to be flexible, you want it to do all these things, you want it to kind of be a sort of like a master of all things at one time. You just can't do it. It's not how it works. I mean, you just have to be strict in your logic. Otherwise, I mean, if you want a really, 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 really good model, it's got to be strict. You got to have like strict lines of like logic that you don't deviate from. Otherwise, it just is like you just unless you have a really, really good foundation off the logic that you're adding onto your. So this in itself, what that means, this right here can be all you need. But to be, and this should actually be a little bit more specific in a new week opening gap. I don't know, we'll say this. Yeah, we'll do this. New week opening gap makes a high probability. And then there's also something else I want to add to it. PD raise, make it high probability. And then by PD raise, I actually don't mean anything other than a fair value gap. So higher time frame, SIBI, BISI. I don't even call them that because I'm not even referencing the fact that they're up, close, down, close. I don't care. As long as there's a higher time frame imbalance that price is drawing to and is being attracted to and is acting as a magnet for price, I don't care what closure it is. I just need to know it's there. And especially if it's on a higher time frame, I really want to know. So yeah, there's that. So stage three would be what exactly? Stage three would be uh, market structure shift. So we have a market structure shift here. We have a market structure shift here in price. More specifically, though, do we have a target for price? And usually the target for price that you want to look for is any type of market structure shift, which to me is just a candle that is a higher high or a lower low. That's all it is for me. And so we have that being created for NQ here. So this immediately, I'm looking at these. You have a higher high being created here, and it's the last. Essentially, it's an order block. This is an order block. This is 100% an order block. This is probably where prices mean. Yep, look at that. So price definitely decided to come up here. So this is one of your targets for price. It's not only an order block. It's what else is important? It's a PSP. So up close candle in is it a PSP? It's an up close. No, this has to be give me a second, guys. Let me check in Euro. Let's see what Euro close does. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to identify if this was even an intermarket precision swing point, because that would just be super high probability. But since we're not actually using it to trade, we're just using it as a target. Like you can find an intermarket PSP here if you try hard enough. I guarantee it, 100% guarantee it. But it's not what we're trading; it's what we're targeting. So that's the fun part is I just need to find a market structure shift. There's one here because this candle made a higher high in NQ but did not in ES. In fact, I'm even going to change this to NQ because we're kicking up the heat now. Boys, we're not playing no little boy shit. We're fucking stepping up. We're trading this eval with, we're going full board route, bro. NQ. Okay. Market structure shift. It's crazy. It's on MNQ. This was actually higher. On NQ, this actually looks like it's like the other way around. So it confirms that market structure shift. This is 100% a market structure shift. This is my target. So what is your entry? Or what stage three, but are we using that for entry, or are we using that for what had to happen before and when? That's the question, because when establishing, I'm going to use a market structure shift. I'm going to use, you could even use another sequential SMT to target as a magneto. Like if you were to try to find a sequential SMT on the opposing side of liquidity, I'm sure you could find it, right? I'm sure if you looked hard enough, you would find an opposing SMT somewhere up here, especially if it's sequential, because then you have the magneto effect. So let's do that. Let's do that for stage three. There has to be a magneto effect. Let's do a magneto effect that attracts price. So this can be lower time frame. This can be higher time frame and lower time frame. I think we should do, yeah, let's do that. No, we'll do lower time frame or I know lose this? All right, there we go. Or both. Sequential SMT. Or both. You can have both of them too. Um, so there's got to be a magneto effect in play. Um, so what we can target is definitely something up here. Yeah, so you have a higher high being made here on ES. Well, I wasn't doing that in NQ, which would make this a turtle soup on, but would it be sequential? What about on the daily cycle? That's what I like about the 5 minute. You can get really nasty with this. You get so dirty with this, man. It's insane what you can do with the daily cycle, man. Some crazy moves. Okay, so we clearly have daily cycle sequential SMT with ES. This is like just bread and butter, bro. Yeah, that's breaking all the highs and like, yeah, okay. So we get it. Daily cycle sequential SMT. This is our target. Stage 3. You have your opposing liquidity. Do top right. There we go. Okay, stage 3. And what else? There's so many things you can do. Like, you can really go crazy where like DFR ranges. You can use mirrored sequential SMT. You can use doubling theory. I mean, we could even try to implement doubling theory into this. If you guys wanted to get really crazy with it, we could definitely do doubling theory stuff. Which I kind of like that idea. I'm a fan of that. So, okay. All right, guys. So we're cooking here. We got 3 stages of price action that are feeding us just a beautiful model. I'm loving this. Let's keep cooking. Let's get this, bro. Stage 1, bottom right. Stage 2, microcycle sequential SMT between Q2 and Q3. And then this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete this box. And then, guys, when it's all said and done, I'll just get like a full screen. I'll get a clean shot for you guys to just kind of take screenshots and dissect and have fun with. So same with the Notion. I'll give you guys, once we're all done here, I'll give you guys a second to check that out. So get a full. All right, so we're gonna do this. Oh, we're gonna get nasty today, boys. We're gonna do some crazy shit. Okay, so we're gonna do this one. Top. What was it? Stage 2. Top right. Sorry, guys. I need to just. I'm trying to keep myself just focused here because it takes a lot to do this. I know I don't get very many people that pay attention because it's a lot, and it is. This is like so deep. This is like crazy levels of Corley theory, and like, yeah, I don't even expect really anybody to be able to keep up. So, it's no diss. It's just, yeah, this is just some. It's like, bro. So, okay, we got stage 3, and then what's stage 4? Yeah, we could have used that too, but that's fine. What are we doing? We could do a PSP for our last thing. Just a PSP, bro. That's it. PSP. That's what we're gonna do. Stage 3. Simple. Simple. Stage 4, PSP. With this, bro, you can freaking just probably become like an absolute demon, bro. Like seriously, bro. With this, you'd be an absolute. Bro, that's just like I don't even know what to say about that, bro. So we're gonna find our stage 4, and then you guys are gonna have a model that I just built for the fun of it. PSP. Okay, this is first. I want to see if this is a PSP. That's crazy. If that's, but no, I'm looking for before. So right here, what is that? I don't know. You can't even tell me yes. That's crazy, bro. That's a PSP though. Using from down. So stage 4. This is stage 4, Brody. Right here, a PSP. That's gonna be our entry. 12. Might be too big. That's. I'm trying to be discreet, bro. Some shit. Trying to be discreet. Yeah. You know what I mean? Trying to be discreet. Okay, PSP acting as your order block. Yep, that's what it is. It's your PSP. It's your order block. That's your entry off your PSP. So once stage 4 has commenced, once this 955 candle prints, you're now treating it as in a high probability order block, especially because it dipped into a midweek opening gap. So PSP, there's sequential SMT on a higher time frame as well as a lower time frame. You have target for liquidity. You pull the trigger as soon as this candle breaks, creating all this. Dude. So this candle right here created the higher time frame sequential SMT. Actually, no, the higher time frame sequential SMT was was closed beneath by an NQ, at least this candle. So by this point, you already had your sequential SMT, which is crazy, bro. That's insane. So it's closed below the lows. Yeah, so it's closed below hella fast. And then you don't just enter in right here. You have to wait until you trade into an imbalance. So by this point, you already have sequential SMT, but you count, right? So then you can have so many candles until it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on the 369, that's I believe what 6 is. So if you use 369 middle, you have this candle creating sequential SMT, and you count after that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's 369. I'm 100% sure of it. That's gotta be. But that's not anything. It's just at this point you already have sequential SMT because Dow completely failed to close, so it's hidden sequential, which makes it a higher probability. So I'm actually gonna note that as well for you guys here. Is that nah, I'm not gonna. Well, yeah, I might as well just put it. Hidden sequential SMT and intermarket make it high. Should I even? Yeah, I'll just put it. I mean, I know that. I don't know if you guys know that though, but I know this when I'm putting in the. I just assume it. I don't even have to put for. I guess make a high probability. I'll just throw that in there for you guys. Okay, that's it. So there it is. That's it. Literally entry. I'll do an entry tab using PSP as order block. That's it. Bind to the order block. I keep exposing my. I don't know why I'm obsessively showing my classes to you guys like I'm trying to prove to you I'm in it. Definitely in it by now. If you don't believe that, that's right. So that's it. I'm not trading a lot now. because I'm not a dumbass. We have elections in like 22 days, and I know price is going to do certain things at certain times, regardless of the conditions, quote unquote. But I'm not a dumbass, bro. Come on, dude. Like, price has been so sketch, and like, it's now starting to clear up. But dude, I mean, dude, we have like one news tonight, and then I think today's going to be a big day for the markets, and then what? Nothing next week. So we're not in high probability conditions, but I'm trying to cook, bro. I'm still trying to come up. I mean, dude, price is still. It was not even the high probability, but yeah, technically, this would have paid the bill still. So even though it looks like complete shit, it's still profitable. So this is your entry. PSP, trade out the order block, buy into the discount, and then sell on the premium. This one actually got turtle soup, which is like sort of like CRT in a way. That's a turtle soup. And then high probability because it's in the new week opening gap as well. And I'll get a full, let you guys see this in full screen. So I'll let you see the model in full detail. And that's it. So I got for you guys just a quick little stage 4 little hitter. Lower time for this big one, what's empty here. I mean, I'm telling you, you just get so freaking, you get so detailed with this, it's insane. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. Just a quick model. Just thought I'd hop on here and cook. And I'm hoping to get some execution soon, and I want to start putting some of these to work. So I'm just waiting for price action. It's like, dude, yeah, we got elections coming up. Day hasn't even streamed since like last week. He's sort of not even giving us any information, so he's holding back and making it hard. But it's not really him. It's just the markets and the fact that we have elections coming up. So nothing we can do. Holding, sit on my hands, but I'm still kind of exploring and having fun with the price. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care.